Thanks for sticking with us. And Guy, we have a very important program in our schools called the Backpack Buddy program. And what many of our viewers don't know is that we have lots of children in our district that rely on free or reduced price lunch meals during the school year. But what that means is, unfortunately, some of these kids go home on the weekends and have little or no food. And that's where the Houston Food Bank's Backpack Buddy program steps in to fill this gap. On Fridays at participating schools in our district, some children receive discreetly non-perishable items that they can take home, that they're able to actually have a meal on the weekends. North Belt Elementary began this program in 2014, and the program has grown tremendously within our school district. Today, within our district, we have over 19 campuses that are being served by this program, and over 275 students weekly receive food. And we're very, very proud of two people within our district who have just recently received a wonderful designation from the Houston Food Bank. They were named outstanding coordinators for the Backpack Buddy program, and we are thrilled to have them with us. So welcome. First and foremost, we have Steve Oakes, and Steve is our Humble ISD Warehouse Operations Supervisor.
That's correct.
And then we've got Kara Peck, and Kara is our North Belt Elementary School Counselor.
Yes.
Congratulations to both of you on this really wonderful honor and a wonderful program that you've implemented in our schools. So, Kara, let's start with you, since you were the driving force of bringing the Backpack Buddy program into the district. Take us to the beginning. How did it start?
At the beginning, my principal, Ms. Davies, came to me and said, I really would like our students to be able to go home on Friday afternoon with a backpack full of food. And fortunately, I immediately checked with the Houston Food Bank, and that was a program that they had already started, but not in Humble ISD yet. So I applied, and we were accepted, and then immediately went to Steve and said, how can you help me get about 400 pounds of food to our campus? And then it started in January 2014. So it's still going.
Well, and Kara, let me just say thank you. The difference you've made for children at North Belt really goes without saying. It's been profound, but because of your initiative, so many more children across our district are being taken care of 7 days a week, not just 5. And so, thank you. Fortunately, when you called Steve, you found a man who doesn't have no in his vocabulary.
He doesn't.
Especially when it comes to service, because he's got a heart of gold. Steve, thank you.
Yes, sir.
But share with us, so what is the warehouse's role in the Backpack Buddy program?
Our role is to receive and distribute these food sacks to the 19 campuses now. Initially starting as one, but it quickly grew. At this point, it's very turnkey. Getting this award, I told my staff, I said, it's a great award, but I feel, the credit should go to the food bank and Kara for starting it. But we receive it, store it temporarily, and then distribute it to the campuses. That's our role.
And how amazing that it has grown from North Belt to a total of 19 different campuses.
This is true. A big deal was made about us being able to receive it and take it to the schools, but that's what we do. Our role is the receiving distribution point for the district.
And Carrie, I promise you I'm going to stop, but I just have to brag on Steve, because Humble's the best school district I've ever served in. It's not the only school district I've ever served in. And in any other district, not only that I've served in, but I'm aware of and know something about, the warehouse folks don't behave like our folks. I attribute it to your leadership, your heart, and you really are about, and through the business you conduct, making life better for our kids. And so, Steve, thank you.
No, you're welcome. If I could interject, when I came to the district, I did teach, so I'm very aware of where a lot of the hard work goes. And I told my guys from day one, we will service the campuses, and let me say no. I mean, there are some things we can't do, but let me be the bad guy and let them know. So I appreciate the opportunity to serve our teachers and staff.
And you serve very well.
Absolutely, and you guys are wonderful examples of the administrators that we have in this district that really go above and beyond to serve our students' needs. If another school wants to be involved in the Backpack Buddy program, or they have students that they feel that would be eligible for this, how do they go about becoming involved?
They can contact the Houston Food Bank with the Buddy Backpack program and apply there. There's many of us in the district now that do it. They're welcome to call me, call Steve. We'll get them in the right place to help them out.
Well, and it's a wonderful program, and we do want to take care of all our students. And unfortunately, some of our kids need a little bit more help than others, and it's wonderful that the both of you have invested the time and the energy into making this happen for them and their families.
Do either of you know, I'm just curious, 19 campuses, how many children actually are receiving a backpack on Fridays?
I think it's
Roughly?
around 275
Wow, is that right? Okay.
students.
Correct, and then there are some weeks that goes up or down. Some weeks there's food left over. Our contact at the food bank last year was terrific. I mean, she knew exactly how many were left over, and she worked with me to either get them out to a campus or get them back to food bank for another district or food shelf that needed them.
Awesome.
And if I read my notes correctly, I think it said that we distributed last year almost 10,000 sacks of food amongst our 19 campuses, which is a huge amount, huge volume for your warehouse, obviously, to handle. But
It is.
But I know it's a much needed service that I'm thrilled that the Houston Food Bank and Humble ISD is able to provide.
Absolutely. And you know, a lot of this show has really been sort of dedicated to service learning. And service learning is real important in terms of what and how we teach our children, but here are two adults who live service. So thank you, Kara, very much, and Steve, thank you for being with us. We're blessed to have
we
you in
are.
the family. We really are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you please stay with Carrie and I. We will be right back.